Sorry, Zoom does that now, so beautiful. And if for any reason you can't hear me, you need clarification, just unmute yourself and we can go from there. Okay? All right. Well, welcome, Mrs. Yin, this evening. I am sitting on a blanket. I do have bolster and block. We probably won't use the block, but we'll definitely use the bolster today. And let's go ahead and just sit nice and comfortable. So whatever that means to you, you can sit with legs extended out in front or cross-legged, whatever feels comfortable. I'm going to close our eyes. Just try to find a nice, beautiful posture this evening. So shoulders over the hips and ears over the shoulders. Soften our face. Relax our jaw. Just make a quick sweep of the mind and body and see how you're feeling today. To begin our class today, let's bring our hands to our heart. We'll chant the sound of Om together. Deep breath in. We set our intention for this evening. Just repeat after me. May I be free from fear and harm. May I be content as I am. May I be at peace with whatever comes. As we release our hands, let's keep our eyes closed and check in with our breath. So inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Just for the next minute or so, try to make some nice even breaths. Maybe inhaling to the count of 4 and exhaling to the count of 4. If your mind is wandering, try to keep your attention on the breath for a little bit longer. Bringing your awareness back into the room. Let's go ahead and stretch the legs out in front of us. Just make yourself comfortable here. So if you want anything underneath your knees to make it more comfortable, we're going to be doing a forward fold. So you may even want to put a bolster or something. If you can't quite reach your knees with your head, you can use a bolster. Prop yourself up as much as you need to. So as we want the stretch here in our low back and also the back of the legs. So let the feet be comfortable, the shoulders relax, and just begin to stretch forward. As soon as you find the stretch, we'll take some nice deep breaths and just relax into it. For those of you who are new to Yin, we take the first minute just to kind of settle into the pose, placing our props where we need to, relaxing into the pose, noticing if we have some discomfort. That's what we want. We want a tiny little bit of discomfort. Then the next minutes after that are a stillness. So let's find that pose that works for us. A nice full deep breath going. And then just make the pose still and just concentrate on the breath, the body relaxing. Modification for this too can be opening the legs a little wider if you need it, adding more props, tucking the chin in towards the chest. So as we get deeper into our poses, we'll make the poses more silent instead of me talking. Just remember that our most important part of the practice is just allowing that discomfort to happen and breathing with it. slowly rolling up. Let's just take a moment here, roll those shoulders a bit. And also check in with the neck, so maybe bringing that chin down towards the chest, rolling the head gently from side to side. As we come back to the center, I'm going to do my favorite twist today. But before we do my favorite twist, we're going to do a little side stretch. So let's take this right leg out to the side. And we'll bring that left foot in. You can still sit on your blanket if you would like. Also, if you know that this side stretch is hard for you, you can prop yourself up on anything that you would like. So you can prop yourself on a block or a bolster. We're going to start with just a real simple side stretch. I'm not going to be here very long, but let's take that right arm and just reach it over the head. And now because it's yin, we want to make this comfortable, right? So as much as we can. So let's take this hand, if it's uncomfortable to keep it hanging here, you can put the hand behind the head and kind of do a little bit more of a side stretch by bringing your gaze up towards the ceiling. Now, if that's not comfortable, just stretch to the side just like this. So whatever you'd like, we're not going to be here long. Let's take just a few full breaths. Relax the ear down towards the shoulder. Relax the face and the jaw. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and bring both elbows down to your prop or to the floor, whichever works. So now you're feeling a little twist here in this right side of the body. And if this is enough for you, you're going to stay right here. If you know you can do more, just keep walking your hands behind you until you find the deepest twist that you can in your body that makes it feel okay. And you can put your head on a pillow or on the floor or just tuck your chin in towards the chest, whatever works. I know you should have found the pose that works for you. Really soften and relax into it. Let the breath be deep and comfortable. to the mat. Just do a nice big opening for a few breaths, deep breath. Beautiful. All right. As we release, let's switch to the other side. The left leg out behind, right leg in front. And again, if you need any props, please place them by you. We'll start with the side stretch. So bringing your elbow to the mat. Just taking a nice deep breath in, seeing how it feels on this side. Your head rest. Big breaths into this side body. When it feels ready for you, you can go ahead and bring those elbows to your prop or to the mat. As we take some deep breaths through that side, we're going to do a big rotation in the waist. Again, you may just want to stay right here, and you can place some props underneath your chest or belly if you'd like. But if you don't need any props, you're welcome to just begin to walk a little deeper into the stretch. This is a big stretch for digestion and elimination systems. So if you just ate before class, it may feel a little uncomfortable. So you can come out, come in if you need to. Just try to keep it nice and calm and relaxed. Breathing deep. Right hand into the earth. If you'd like, just take a nice deep breath in and stretch out. As you release, we're going to come onto hands and knees for a little bit of cat-cow just for a few minutes. Just to transition. So hands right underneath the shoulders. Let's find a nice breath and slow movement. Inhaling, bringing the chest forward. Exhaling, rounding. Take it nice and slow. Right, so let's come onto our belly. We're going to do a really short little cobra pose. So sometimes we like to have some padding underneath our hips. Remember, this cobra is on our forearms because we don't want to stress the back. So the elbows are a little forward of the shoulders. The hands are definitely shoulder width apart. All right, and I'm going to keep my feet a little farther apart today, but you're welcome to put your feet together if you'd like. So as you start off here, just take a nice deep breath in and lift the chest. And start to pull it forward till you feel that stretch, really from the belly all the way up, and then also probably in the low back a bit. So just think of a cobra moving forward. We just draw the throat back. Instead of dropping our head, we're going to draw the throat back. Another way you can think of this is if drawing the floor towards you. So you're kind of drawing that floor towards you. Beautiful. And just hang out here. Nice full breaths, not too long of a pose. Opening up that heart center. This can kind of be a strong pose for you, so just be real mindful. We're just going to transition right from here to child's pose. So as you move gently, keep the knees wide apart and bring yourself down to child. Now, if you don't like to do child because of your knees or hips or anything, you can do puppy instead. I'll demonstrate puppy pose for you if you'd like. So that's always an option for you rather than child's pose. But make yourself really comfortable here. It's always everybody's favorite pose. Kind of sink down. You can rest your head on the mat or on a blanket or whatever feels good. And just breathe into that lower back. Arms can be however you want them. They don't have to be out in front. They can be at your sides or even underneath your head. As you breathe, see if you can feel like you have a little weight on the low back. Just feeling yourself maybe sinking a little bit deeper into the earth today. Slowly rise up. Onto your hands and knees for just a couple of cat cows, just to release that spine. I did say we were going to do pigeon today, so let's start with the right side. I'm going to bring that right knee up to the edge of our mat. Now, if you can't do 90 degrees, that's fine. Just do what you can. If it can be close to the groin, that's fine with me. If you need to put a blanket underneath your bum, go ahead. And that just makes the back nice and even, so you're not leaning to one side. Kind of want you to find a nice balanced back today. And then you're going to come forward. And if you can come forward all the way to your head, to your blanket, or to the floor, that's even better. So ideally, you're going to feel it in this whole right butt cheek, maybe quadricep, and maybe the inner groin of this back leg. So try to keep the hips even as you can. If you can't, that's okay. You can be off to your side if you need to for your body. My favorite pose, but probably not everybody's. So let's take a few breaths and get comfortable here. By this point in time, we should have this really kind of relaxed, comfortable breath. So we're not feeling agitated or uncomfortable. We're really feeling more relaxed. So take your time, come down. Wherever you can, use as many props as you need to. And let's breathe together. Slowly rise out of this side. Just take your time coming onto hands and knees for a moment. When you're ready, we'll work on the other side. So let's bring that left knee up to the edge of the mat. Any props underneath your left side that you may need today. We'll try to get the hips as even as we can as we come forward. Take your time, breathe into it. And as you come up, we'll just roll to the side and bring both legs forward. We'll do one more pose before Shavasana today. So we'll be on our backs with the soles of our feet together. So I'm going to add my little chest lift. So if you have a blanket or a pillow, we'll roll it a little bit. Get my blanket correct here. We'll roll it to make a nice thick roll. And then we'll place it right underneath the shoulder blades, so right at the base of the shoulder blades. So when you come down, it looks like this. And then the soles of the feet together, so if you want to place blocks or anything underneath your feet, you're welcome to. Let the arms open so that your shoulders are on the mat. And you can place something underneath your head if you need to. And you certainly do not need to have this roll underneath you if you just want to lay on your back. And we can just feel the inner groin open here. So this is a good pose for gravity. So really take some nice deep breaths and just feel gravity just gently pulling your shoulders, your inner groin, letting your belly soften. We're really focusing on a large breath right here in the belly and moving maybe up into the chest. So feeling that big expansion on the front of the body for this last pose. this pose. Go ahead and release the legs first. And just remove that blanket from underneath you. It is time for Shavasana, so I'm going to suggest maybe putting that bolster underneath your knees today, only because we did do some good lower back work. And maybe the blanket on top of you if you need a little comfort. As you relax your arms, let's keep the palms up so the shoulders can relax. Even place a pillow underneath your head. And today I'm going to do a little mudra as we lay on our backs in Shavasana. So we'll just do the simple one we're used to with the thumb and first finger together. And that way when we bring our energy down to the earth, we're also connecting to the chakra between our eyebrows, which is our seat of wisdom, mindful awareness. Let's take a couple of really mindful breaths and soften, relax into this space a little deeper. Like you did at the beginning of class, just quickly scan the body and mind and see where you are now. Can you let go of anything that's still kind of hanging around that you no longer need to have a thought or an ache? And then let the breath go, so you're not even thinking about the breath. You're just letting the body and mind relax completely. The most important of all poses, just to allow the body to relax and soften. Bring your awareness back into the evening. Take a couple of invigorating breaths and begin to stretch. When you're ready, we'll draw our knees in towards the chest. And you can gently roll onto your side or come to a seat, whichever you're ready for this evening. The poem today is called Everything I Think I Am Missing. I am struggling. There is who I believe I ought to be and who I really am. It's humbling, isn't it? This being, this mystery, this me sits here radiating energy, yet I'm gripped by a nameless fear that I am missing exactly what I came to experience. I am suffering, telling myself stories of what life should look like. And then I get the message like a meteor, like the power coming back on after hours in a storm. This message, this life, this extraordinary imperfection, this moment just as it is, this is all I am here to receive. The infuriating, limitless simplicity of day-to-day living holds everything I think I am missing. If you haven't already, go ahead and come to a comfortable seat as we bring our hands to our heart. Gratitude for our practice today. Let's do one long Om together. Deep breath in. Namaste.